Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tim. Thank you for joining me once again. We have some trousers with me in the studio from the Korean brand Uglybros. These are the Smith-K. We've got more than a few trousers within their range. We have the Featherbed K, we have the Motorpool K, we have the interesting and unique Jogger K options. I believe we're getting a new version of that soon. And as I say, these are the Smith-K, so a new version from them. Designed to look like workwear. They have carpentry-inspired features on them, actually. I'll explain that before I go any further. In fact, there's a loop on this side which is listed as being inspired by a carpentry loop that you put a hammer in. Obviously, you don't need a hammer whilst you're on the bike, but it does add some character and some features to these. And I really like the workwear style of clothing. It's quite a nice look. And it definitely helps them stand out from the crowd. Let's start by explaining some of the features on these trousers, or at least best place to start. Let's go with the price. They are £339. Now, these being a Korean brand, Uglybros obviously don't have as much of a presence in Europe, so they haven't yet put their trousers through CE testing. These actually use the same protection techniques that you will find in CE approved trousers. Obviously, I can't speculate as to the strength of them, but they do still use an aramid liner for abrasion resistance, and they also come with armor. With that said, and hopefully I didn't waffle too much on that point, these are designed as motorcycle trousers. There are certain details across them that do allude to that. For me, this stretchy section above your knees definitely speaks to that. And the armor pocket, in fact, on these, which works really well. I'll explain in a few moments. Looking from the outside in, on the outside of these jeans, you have a tough cotton outer. It's an 11-ounce denim, so it is a thicker or tougher denim. That's what helps them feel like regular jeans. It is actually quite flexible. Now, they say it has a decent amount of flexibility or stretch to it. It actually impressed me with how flexible they were, which is important when you're on the bike. Obviously, you need it to have a certain amount of give and room. Inside that, you have this aramid liner that has a signature yellow color. It's easy to spot. That's your abrasion resistant layer. And it goes down just below your knees. So it doesn't go all the way down to your ankles. It goes down in the areas where you're likely to touch down if you were to come off. As I say, that's your abrasion resistance covered. You have armor included in these. It is a slightly tougher or stiffer armor than you'll find with some other trousers, but it is at least molded, so it is comfortable on. The nice thing, or the thing that I really appreciate about the armor on this, is actually the pockets. So with the hip armor, you put that in the same way you would with any other trouser. You just unfasten it and obviously stuff it in there. With your knees, you have an external pocket, which works really, really well. So basically, you just pull this open, slip your armor in there. Obviously, when you pull up to your destination, you just want to walk around afterwards when you're off the bike, you can take it out, and obviously that will make them much more comfortable to move around in. Just above that pocket, you will see this stretchy section for added flexibility. You'll see that quite a lot across the other trousers within their range. You've got two pockets on your front. You have an Uglybros embossed button and zip closure. Spinning them round, as I say, you have this loop on the side there, which is a nice aesthetic detail. You have some more stretchy material at the base of your back or the top of your bum to make it more flexible, obviously around your waistline. And if you were to fasten these to your jacket, for example, you'll want a decent amount of stretch in there. It also goes quite high at the base of your back. Very important. You don't want any of your skin exposed if you were to come off. And the last thing you'll spot is the Uglybros patch at your belt line. When we're talking about the fit and the size of these trousers, as I mentioned, they are decently flexible, actually. They've got a really good amount of give and stretch in them. Uglybros themselves will say to go up one size. For my reference, I am a 32-inch waist, probably a 33-inch waist if I'm being honest, but I generally wear a 32-inch trouser and they fit me very nicely in any of the other trousers that we stock. So when I have to go up, it is notable. For these, I did wear the 34. I would buy the 34. I can fit in the 32, but at that stage, although these are listed as a slim trouser, I would describe them more as a skinny trouser. And not everyone wants their jeans to be skin tight. And not everyone wants to see other people in skin tight clothing either. So just bear that in mind when you are buying these. We will have a size guide on our website, and we will add extra comments whenever it is appropriate to do so. So you will find some comments when you're looking to pick up any of these for yourself. I will drop all the links in the description for these trousers and the rest of the Uglybros range. We are definitely interested to know what you think of these. Maybe you already have some Uglybros trousers, We'd love to hear from you in the comment section down below. Let us know as well if CE approval is something that you prioritize in your clothing. It's a useful thing to know for us, and it's something useful that we can actually pass on to them as well. So feel free to drop that sort of stuff down below. I will see you in a new video very soon for more of the world's finest riding gear. Bye bye.